we're back with a new mod. I purchased this trailer here a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted to give you guys some insight of what I've done. So this is what I purchased, which is a 6x12, and we just did little modifications to kind of make it look as though, you know, it's one that I wanted to incorporate my little touch to. So as we go around, I'll give you some ideas as to what we've done and how we feel we made it better. As we go around it, we'll somewhat explain to you. Here in the top, I've got button lights right here that we drilled in and inserted those, and come around to the side. We also have button lights and the ones at the top that were already in here, and I just feel like we need to change that out to LEDs. We pretty much changed everything out to LEDs. In the fender, I didn't change that because I don't like the low profile of the lights that are LEDs. It's like a little small box, and I didn't like that. I feel like when I show this to you at night, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It illuminates really bright, and it's a big, I would say a big band of light as opposed to just that little dot. Back here in the back, down at the bottom, we have the new LED lights that we installed. I pretty much just changed out the hardware on the background, and then I changed the light, which looks pretty good. The thing I like about this is a directional light. The light shines straight out. You can't necessarily see it from the back. That's why we got to reflect in the back and other things on the back to kind of keep that intact. Up top, we did the button lights again, and that's what we did for that side. We hit pretty much in the back. We kind of like swapped the lights out. They already had some original stuff, but like I said, I changed out everything to pretty much LED. Along the top, you have this piece. Most times when you see the trailer, it has a one-piece head. In this case, whoever put this together, they put individual lights. So I swapped those out. Same thing I did with the sides. Changed the back and then put a new light on top of it. I got a great idea from another guy on YouTube. I'll try to post this video up top. And he came with this idea about the floodlights. But I don't like those floodlights that you fixate to it and then you bolt it in. I found this where it was flush, and then it fit kind of to the point where it looks a part of the trailer. So that's what we did. Back to the side one, so you stop and brake signal. I like this light because it has like a halo in it, and then this turning signal. But I don't know if people can see my turning signal when this halo is going, so that's something I got to think about. I'll probably have my wife ride around, and then I'll drive behind her and just make sure that that light is working, that people can see it. I don't necessarily like this light because the door is here, and that exterior, the gasket, is kind of encroaching on that rubber on the back side. So, and it's pretty good on this side, but on the back side, or on the other side rather, is under here, and I feel like it can let water infiltrate and get behind it. So we'll see going down the road if we change it. Down at the bottom, we've got just regular reflectors. Nothing special about the reflectors. And then pretty much on the other side, we've got the same thing we did on the door side. We got the buttons up top, down low. We've got the LED that I just switched out the housing. We got the same thing in the wheel fender. And then back here up top, we changed the LED light, same thing. And then we have the button down at the bottom with the reflector. And just like the other side, in the front, we have the button lights. And that's primarily what we did to the outside, just to change it up. At night, it looks like a spaceship, which is really good. So I like the way that it looks. I wanted more lights, but we didn't do more lights, so we just left it like it is, and I don't want to get too carried away with things. So give me time, I'll pull down the ramp and we'll go see the inside of it. All right, here we go with the back. I kind of wanted to make this a special thing because I feel like I did something that other people aren't doing, or I've seen very few. Probably seen very few, or either I'm one of the first. So what I did was, instead of doing the what is it called, the driveway epoxy, I did some stain. So that's why we named this the Blue Tiger, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I put it down. we got the motorcycle motif. We're going places when we flip this down. So like I said, the Blue Tiger, we stained it with some blue stain, and I'll show that to you right here. And we just stained it. We did two different stains. We did a blue stain, kind of looks like a light blue, and then on the inside we did like a walnut cherry, just to give you that color contrast. I felt as though once you rub up against it, it probably wouldn't carry that this smud or either the tire marks on it that bad if we had the brown on it. And I like it with the contrast of the brown and the blue. It kind of makes things look good. All right, come on over here. For the motorcycle, we got this wheel chuck. We got the Condor wood wheel chuck. Obviously, this is the one for the trailer that you can just slide the Condor into and, you know, go about your business. And it does a pretty good job. Got it, I watch Caliente Chris. I figure, hey, that'd be good for me to put into my trailer. So we put that in, and everything works pretty good. I have not transported the bike in the trailer yet. We're still waiting on the idea of whether I want to go with the E-Tracks or just put the individual D-rings in it. So that's up for grabs, but we'll see how that goes. And give me a minute and we'll be back with the lighting.